I'm not giving my name.
Okay, you don't have to, but we're going to detain you for the purpose of the search because, as I've already described, you match the description.
This is an illegal search, this, my friend.
Illegal search at all.
When the badge turns silent, the body cam speaks. This is rights violated.
This episode is brought to us by Reggie Photo. Be sure to check the link below and subscribe to his channel and give him the credit he deserves. In this episode, Reggie turns up at a park to peacefully film, but within minutes, he's swarmed by two overly aggressive officers claiming he matches the description of a man with an axe. What follows is pure carnage. Reggie stays calm, knows his rights, and yet still ends up unlawfully detained and cuffed in front of shocked bystanders. It's a jaw-dropping display of...
There's been a report of somebody matching your description carrying an axe. So I would like to check.
An axe?
An axe. So turn around.
You're not checking me.
Turn around.
An axe?
An axe. Turn around.
I'm not carrying no axe.
Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
What grounds are you going to...
Just explain to you.
Are you detaining me?
Listen, yes, you're going to be detained for the purposes of search. So turn around.
For walking through a park?
You match the description of a male with an axe.
Mate, constable.
Yep.
I've been in here 5 minutes. Walking through the park.
Yep. Just turn around.
Seriously? So on what are you using a certain law to do this to me?
Yes.
What? Which one?
Section 1 of pace.
Section 1 of pace.
Yeah.
Right. I can't do nothing about it.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
I can't do nothing about it. So, mate, I'm not happy with this. I'm walking through a park. So you've handcuffed me as well?
Yep.
Seriously, mate?
For our safety and for your safety.
Mate, I can prove by my mobile phone data. I've just pulled up 2 minutes ago. I've been in Adlington filming.
Yeah.
My drone in my bag's going to prove this to you. You've handcuffed me.
The officer saw that Reggie wasn't holding any weapon and wasn't a threat, yet still handcuffed him under Section 1 of PACE, which is meant for cases where there's a reasonable suspicion someone has a weapon. That law doesn't give permission to treat someone as if they already do. Reggie was calm, following instructions, and clearly unarmed, so handcuffing him wasn't about safety, it was just control. Doing this in public didn't just break the rules, it embarrassed an innocent man and turned a simple conversation into a serious violation of his rights. People watching saw a law-abiding citizen being treated like a criminal just for filming in a park.
That's fine. A male matching your description has been spotted by members of the public to have an axe in their possession. Now, if we see someone matching that description,
Mate,
we are therefore going to...
this is serious abuse of power, mate.
It's not.
I've been here 2 minutes. The camera should pick this up.
Right. Okay, what's your name, sir?
I'm not giving my name.
Okay, you don't have to, but we're going to detain you for the purpose of the search because, as I've already described, you match the description.
This is an illegal search, this, my friend.
It's not an illegal search at all. Just listen. You match the description of somebody seen at the back of the school heading into the park with an axe.
Right.
Okay, you're in the area, you match the description, so you're detained for the purpose of the search in Section 1 of PACE.
And I'm handcuffed, which is
You're
an
not
assault.
It's not an assault.
Did I refuse?
Listen.
Why did you put the handcuffs on me?
For my safety and yours.
I told you that I would no issue to you.
Listen, would you go up to somebody else who somebody had said, that man's got an axe, would you go up to them just willingly?
Yeah, but my friend, I can prove that I come through them gates over there.
Look, if you've got nothing on you...
So you just handcuffed me.
Listen.
Oh man, I can't believe it. Just crack on with the search.
If you don't let me
mate, yeah, because at the end of the day...
So you're detained for the purpose of the search.
Of a search.
322 Ainsley from Leyland Police Station.
Leyland Police Station.
Okay.
The officer kept saying he was acting for everyone's safety, but that doesn't make sense. Reggie was standing calmly with nothing in his hands, yet he was treated like a real threat. If the officer really thought Reggie had an axe, keeping him at arm's length wouldn't work. The truth is simple. The officer realized his suspicion was wrong, but didn't want to admit it. Instead, he used his authority to justify his actions. This kind of quick, over-the-top policing turns a small misunderstanding into unnecessary force, and in this case, it showed who was really out of control.
I'm not happy with these handcuffs are digging into my skin.
Can you just while I put some gloves on and carry out search? If you got anything on you that you shouldn't have...
Nothing whatsoever, Constable. I can't believe you've walked up to me in the park.
Well, a male with an axe, we're going to, aren't we? We're going to come round.
If there was anybody...
And you've handcuffed me, and I've told you I've done nothing wrong.
Listen, mate, if there was anybody else matching the same description, we'd be searching them as well. We're not just singling you out because we want to, it's because you're matching the description. So someone else that looked like...
I'm going to do a freedom of information request, so you're saying blue tracksuit pants and a black jacket?
Black hoodie. White male, black hoodie,
With a black balaclava.
your height,
It's not balaclava.
or black face
It's
covering.
a face covering.
What's in here?
This is my drone.
Your drone.
I've just come to Chorley to start flying some drone, right? I can't believe an axe.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
What's your name?
Whose name?
Your name.
I'm not telling you my name.
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
Why should I tell you my name? I've not committed any offences.
I told you mine.
I don't need to tell you my name.
Okay.
While searching Reggie, the officer suddenly asks for his name, and that's where things fall apart. He's already finding nothing, but instead of stopping, he tries to focus on Reggie himself. Under Section 1 of PACE, Reggie didn't have to give his name. The law lets officers search for items, not demand identity. This is a common tactic when a search isn't working. Change the rules and hope the person makes a mistake. But Reggie stays calm and follows the law, while the officer just shows how little he actually knows about the powers he's using.
I really feel violated
We
here.
have tried to explain it.
You've handcuffed me though, and I put my hands up, I'd turn around for him like he said. I wasn't happy to do so, but at the same time, being handcuffed though,
Yeah.
that's the worst thing.
What is it that you don't understand?
Mate, you've handcuffed a person who's not done any crimes, and that's what I can't understand. You've handcuffed me, and I've not showed any restraint, I've not showed any violence behaviour.
Well, you weren't willing to cooperate with me to start with.
I weren't willing to cooperate because I've not committed any crimes.
It's a bit chilly today.
It is, and that's why I've got my hood up.
What's that?
It's a camera.
Oh, it's a
It's
gimbal
a-
camera.
yeah. I've come to Chorley to do some filming and photography.
What have you been filming and photographing?
I've just been to Adlington, filming in Adlington.
Yeah, what?
Chimneys.
Chimneys? Why
Uh,
chimneys? It's an odd thing
Well,
to
what's...
say.
Mate, don't get offensive.
I'm getting
Aren't you
offensive.
saying I'm odd now?
I'm not saying you're
Can you
odd,
pull
I'm
that?
saying
Can you
it's
pull that
odd.
down off my face, please? Because
What
I
down?
can't do that.
When Reggie says he's been filming chimneys, the officer calls it odd, and that reveals his whole mindset. He isn't judging based on facts, he's judging based on personal opinion. Just because something seems unusual to him, he treats it as suspicious. That's not policing, that's profiling. Reggie doesn't have to explain what he films. People film all kinds of things, buildings, streets, scenery, and none of it gives police a reason to interfere. The real problem isn't Reggie's camera, it's an officer who can't tell the difference between legal filming and a crime.
I'm not giving detail. I'm not committing any crimes. He's using Section 1 of PACE. Someone matches my description for an axe. And you allowing this, Sergeant?
He's also a sergeant, so yeah.
Is he?
No, I'm an
I
inspector.
expected it, so.
And that's the right decision.
And you're happy with this?
Like I said, you can get a copy of the search record at any time in the next 3 months.
However, we do need details to record.
You don't need
the
details whatsoever. Just do it under a number.
For me, please.
This is a violation
Forward again.
of my rights.
Not a violation.
It is, mate. You've handcuffed an innocent person walking through the park. I'll just about to do some drone flighting, and you've detained and cuffed me. For what reason?
You've got license.
I've already explained.
Have I got a license?
Yeah.
None of your business.
Okay.
What's the drone got to do with this search?
When the sergeant shows up, she makes a bad situation worse. Instead of dealing with the fact that her officers unlawfully detained and searched Reggie, she immediately focuses on something else, his drone. Her first question isn't about procedure or rights, it's, do you have a license? It's a pure distraction. Rather than admit the mistake happening in front of her, she tries to find another reason to justify treating Reggie like a suspect. Reggie shuts her down calmly with, "What's this got to do with the search?" That one line exposes her approach for what it is, damage control.
You really are irritating me now.
I'm always.
Well, what's a license got to do with this? Bloody hell. Guys, I can assure you I do not carry axes.
Right, It's a negative search.
I knew it were going to be. That's why I wasn't reluctant to be going handcuffs for no
You
reason.
can understand why I've asked you to stop.
No understanding whatsoever.
So
It's
you
a negative
classed it as
search.
well?
Yes.
So they'll have captured all of the Go Wisely, which I'm sure you will post online later.
It is going online, and this is
Yeah.
going to be a big fail for this
Why is that?
because I've done nothing wrong. I can prove off my mobile phone data that I've just travelled directly from Adlington.
Yeah.
I was behind one of the police vans, the square police vans, and even now you know the search is negative. You're still in no rush to get these handcuffs off me.
Well, take them
When
off.
are they coming off, please, sir? I am very calm. I'm told you I'm not an aggressive person.
Will you give
I'm
me
not.
details?
No details whatsoever. This is going straight to my solicitors. This.
When Reggie asked, "When are these cuffs coming off?" that should have been the officer's signal to stop. The search was already clear. There was nothing to justify keeping him detained. But instead, the officer said, "They're coming off when you're calm," which was just arrogance. Reggie wasn't threatening, he was frustrated. Once there was no reason to suspect him, keeping the cuffs on became illegal. It wasn't about safety, it was about ego, holding on to control after being proven wrong. This moment shows exactly how bad policing escalates, refusing to admit mistakes and clinging to authority even when the law says otherwise.
Feel free. I've already given you my collar number.
I've got all the proofs with the minutes running up to this search that I have where I've come from. Literally, my vehicle's over there. I can prove everything on my mobile data.
Anything I've explained.
Mate, I was in this park 2 minutes before you challenged me.
Hands down by your side and keep it there.
2 minutes in this park, 5 minutes tops. Don't you worry, I'm not a violent person. You don't need to stand off like that.
I'm taking it off in the approved method.
So look at that.
Yeah.
Handcuffs digged in me for what reason? Look at
You
that.
match the description of a male with an
Look at that. That's what you get. Innocent person. We've got an inspector, 2 sergeants, and a PC. All witness this.
Okay, so it's been a pleasure.
And I didn't even give any threats whatsoever. There was no need for that.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I'm doing what I come here to do. Fly me drone.
Okay, goodbye.
No goodbye whatsoever. I'm staying here.
Okay.
You goodbye.
Leave it to it.
Like you should do in the first place. So there you go. Lancashire Police finest. Cuff an innocent man in a park. Look at him.
As the officer walked away with a smug wave, trying to brush it off, Reggie stayed calm, determined, and finished what he came to do. He later filed a lawsuit over the unlawful detention, though he hasn't shared updates since. With clear footage showing an unjustified search, excessive use of cuffs, and ignoring procedure, it's likely the police quietly settled, usually with taxpayer money, not an apology. This whole incident was like a bad cop drama, except Reggie was the only sensible person. The officers came convinced he was a threat with an axe. There was no axe, no aggression, just a man filming legally, treated like a criminal. The situation could have been resolved in seconds with calm, proper assessment, and maybe an apology. Instead, the officer chose cuffs and ego over logic and professionalism. Now, because of that arrogance, the police will probably pay for it. Reggie's footage proves just how badly it was handled, and this never needed to happen. If the officer had acted with half the professionalism Reggie showed, it would have ended quietly. Instead, it became a public embarrassment and an example of power misused.